Hey, loves, and welcome to Heart Love Messages. My name is Crystal. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you are already subscribed here, welcome back. So, tonight I have a very urgent message for the Divine Feminine. Please keep in mind that these messages may or may not resonate with everyone. So, just take the messages that resonate and leave the ones that do not, okay? Divine Feminine, I'm getting clearly move in silence, okay? That message just came through so clearly for you. You're at this stage of your life where, whether you know it or not, you are becoming extremely close to the divine. You may notice that a lot of your spiritual gifts have been heightened. You may notice that you have gone through multiple ascensions or awakenings over these last couple of months here, where you literally feel different, or you may just feel that you have become hypersensitive to your environment, to the people, places, and things that you come in contact with on a daily basis. All of this is happening to restore divine balance. This feminine energy that I'm tapping into, for a very, very long time, you have been in direct communication with God about everything in your life. You have the ability to really see into the hearts, the minds, and the souls of people who are around you. But you may oftentimes second guess yourself because the way that people appear physically may be vastly different from their energetic vibration or from the information that you receive about them on a soul level. But you're stepping into a season where it's no longer safe or conducive for you to second guess the spiritual knowledge that you have been downloaded with. This is also a time in your life where it's imperative for you to move in silence. You may be a feminine energy who is very, very empathic. You move from your heart space. You want to make genuine connections in your life. You may even go into situations seeing people's potential and really wanting to pull the best out of every situation, every person. You're at this place right now where the information that you are provided from the divine about what's going on in your immediate environment, you have to begin to take this stuff to heart. Because although you were created with a sense of divine purpose, with an understanding of divine love, you have to understand that you are a rarity in this world. And I mean that in every sense of the word. If there are things that you want to accomplish in this lifetime, if there is a certain version of yourself that you are trying to cultivate at this time of your life, you're at this place where you're realizing that not everybody deserves to get your highest version. And this is why you may be feeling this energy coming from your spiritual team telling you to move in silence, to make a very conscious shift from feeling as if you have to be affirmed by anyone or anything external and directing all of that energy back in. These are things that begin to unfold in your world when you are very, very close to the spiritual realm, where you don't have to look at your external world for confirmation. You don't have to look to other people to affirm you and your ideas and your feelings and the things that you are going through. It's almost like you're being guided to begin to practice a healthy level of detachment. You have no idea, Divine Feminine, how much currency your energy carries, how much currency your attention carries. So simply by your acknowledgement, simply by you being in the room, you giving your feedback, you pouring your energy in some kind of way into people, places, and things, you give these things life. Even if you're unaware of it, even if people don't have the heart and the mind to tell you or affirm you in that way. And so if you've been feeling this energy of just being stuck in between, wanting to share parts of yourself that you are also discovering that are new to you, new things that make you happy, new things that make you joyous. But you also feel the need to kind of pull your energy back. You feel the need to kind of be selfish with what it is that you are creating, who God is creating in you. Then this message is definitely for you. Oftentimes, God will separate you from people, places, things, a lot of things that you feel are going to be stuck with you or are going to come with you for your entire journey. Anytime that you go through a phase in your life where you feel this kind of in-between energy, this fork in the road energy, this not really knowing what's on the other side of the unknown, but also knowing that where you came from is somewhere that you don't want to return, understand that you are being transformed on a very, very powerful level. And this energy can be very, very tricky because you may look around you and everyone else is moving about in the world as normal. Nothing feels different. You know, they're operating in this physical realm as if everything is cool. But because you are so connected to the spiritual, you can feel that there's a massive shift happening. You oftentimes, as a divine feminine, will begin to pick up on these energies inside of you internally within your emotional body. You may step inside of a room and be able to pick up on things. Never doubt your ability to read the room. That just came through so clearly. For some of you, you have the gift to feel on an immense level. But because a lot of people are not really in tune with your spiritual gift, they may feel that you are very, very sensitive, that you pay attention to too much, you are too observant, maybe you're overthinking. It's also important for you to understand that you're not alone in a lot of the things that you're feeling. A lot of highly spiritual beings are in this place right now where they're literally just feeling their way through with the energies, really trying to integrate all that is happening on the earth right now, really trying to integrate the changes that they're feeling within their being, but also the changes that are happening with other people. We're really stepping into a time in life where the energies on the planet are shifting so rapidly that people are no longer able to hide who they really are. If you pay attention, you will be able to identify people by their speech. You will be able to identify what's on a person's mind and on their heart by the way that they treat themselves. This is really about the power of love and the power of fear. It's also about you remembering this source, remembering how powerful love is. This is an energy that's absolutely life-changing, because it's only when you get to this place of truly loving yourself that you're able to course correct. It's only when you really begin to lay out everything that you've been through in your life, how you would like to live, how you would like your future to look, the type of energy that you will allow in your space. It's only when you love yourself that you're able to sit with yourself. A lot of the chaos and the upheaval that's happening on the planet right now is greatly due to a lack of love, a lack of acknowledgement, and a lack of people really wanting to take the time to sit with themselves, to be alone in your own space, to go into meditation, to take your moments out to journal, to go out into the world and take your walks, or whatever it is that you do, is to be close to the divine. You have no idea how many people are absolutely terrified of being in their own company for fear of what they might see, what they might hear, what they might experience. So if you're at this place in your journey right now where a lot of the things that you're being guided to do have this really intimate feeling around it, it's almost like you have to consult God before you consult a human. You have to tap into your inner being and write your thoughts out. It's almost like this process of you coming back home to yourself, of you acknowledging yourself and working with your higher and lower self to come to this divine balance. There is no more avoidance. There is no more seeing what you see and feeling what you feel and pretending that it's not there. This energy is very, very raw, but it's also very beautiful. Because one thing that I know for sure is that anytime you get to this place in your life where you're guided or you're directed to go within, it's for a higher purpose. Some of the best days of your life, some of the best chapters of your life, you are going to create those chapters with the Most High, with your spiritual team right beside you. So if you're at this place where you feel called to go within, you feel called to rest. Okay, that just came through clearly. For a lot of you, you're going to be called to really practice the energy of rest. Really allowing yourself to go within and nurture yourself, your body, getting the proper sleep that you need to get, taking time out of your day, and really cultivating a routine that makes you feel good, that makes you feel alive, and that really reestablishes your boundaries in a way where you can put yourself first. Self-preservation, okay? And for a lot of you, you're so empathic that you want to bring everyone with you. And this is a really, really beautiful quality. You want to bring everybody with you. You want to love on everybody around you. But what we have to understand as spiritual beings is that we're having a human experience. There are a lot of things that you don't know. There are a lot of people that you are here to spend certain portions of your life with, loving, teaching, healing, connecting. And there comes a time in the journey where God wants to take you to another place. And it's only when you allow yourself to stay in places way longer than you should that you begin to get very, very imbalanced. And Divine Feminine, this can really affect your emotional body because you're designed to pick up on the energies of the world and other people. It's very, very natural to you. So if you're also picking up on this energy of rest, this energy of silence, this is definitely about you going within. It's definitely about you connecting to the divine in a way that you maybe never have before. But anytime that there is a dire need for you to direct your energy back within, it's always because there's information for you about your next level. There's information about whatever it is that your heart is desiring at this time. Whether this be about you opening up your heart space and wanting to connect with people who are on the same vibration of you. If this is a stage in your life where you are creating and you want to know how to get to the next level, you want to know how to attract your people, the souls that need exactly what it is that you have. Every single time that you're directed to go within to get that information, it's because that information is literally inside of you. And it requires you to balance both your higher and your lower energies in order to come to your most authentic truth. This is a part of the journey that can never really be overridden. And it may not even be pleasant all the time. Going within and really sitting with yourself and facing yourself can be one of the most painful things that you can ever do on this journey. But it's very, very freeing. It's very liberating. Because the minute that you can stand in your authenticity and you can own up to who you are and what it is that you want and how you feel, specifically how you feel for you, Divine Feminine, because I just keep getting this energy of repression with the feminine energy of things that you feel, things that you notice, things that you see. When the feminine energy begins to really open up the throat chakra, and you begin to clear and you begin to speak and say things that you really feel, that really resonate with you, whether this is tapping into a lower essence of your nature or a higher essence, you have no idea how much this opens up your world. Because the more authentic that you can be about your experience and about who you are as a spiritual being in this physical plane, the more that your abundance is going to rain on you. Everything that happens in this physical realm, it has to come from the spiritual. And it can only get to you by you walking and living and speaking by way of your own energetic coding, the way that God designed you. So this is definitely a time for you to get extremely clear, not only about who you are, but what it is that you want. So with this energy of silence, it's almost like before you open up and put your energy or your vibration out into the world, it may be time for you to redefine who you are at this stage of your life and what it is that you want. Because the way this energy is coming through, I'm just picking up on massive upgrades. A lot of upgrades coming to you spiritually, especially divine clarity. There's heavy upgrades happening with the third eye, the crown, and the throat chakra. All of these are highly spiritual chakras. And when the feminine energy taps into this type of energy, it can literally change the world. But it begins by changing your own life. It just feels like the feminine collective is at this place where the energy is really, really rising. But it's almost as if you want to share yourself in a way that you never have before. Just this powerful, authentic nature coming through with the divine feminine. There's really this energy of you wanting to share yourself with the world. But it's almost as if your guides are getting you to go in and share you with you at this moment. To redefine the relationship that you have with yourself. To build the love that you have within yourself. So that anyone who is supposed to walk this journey with you in this time and space, they get to experience the highest, most loving, most authentic version of you. So if you've been feeling just a lot of intensity lately, there may be this energy where a part of you is literally leaving. You could be going through a massive rebirth at this time. Really closing out very powerful but also tumultuous karmic cycles. Not even attached to other people, but the way that you are showing up within yourself and within your own being. There's this powerful energy of love over your life right now, where you may feel extremely close to the divine. And all of this is happening for a much higher purpose. It's because you are here to be a light. But you have to understand that when you are given this spiritual gift, you will attract everyone. Everyone will want to experience you. And so stepping into this new chapter of your life, it's really important for you to understand not only what comes with that in a positive aspect, but also the lower aspect of that as well. And to really stay centered and to have this divine balance so that you can know who gets what from you, what you are to share, what you're not to share. But there definitely is this powerful energy of silence. Maybe even detachment. For some of you, this can come in many different ways. Maybe you're very expressive and it's really time for you to go within and just journal or just pray or speak with people in confidence that really are excited to hear what it is that you have to contribute. A lot of your gems, a lot of your gifts, a lot of your wisdom, everyone doesn't need to hear that. Keep those things reserved for the people who really value and respect your input. For some of you, this could come in a form of you detaching from people in a way like never before. Still being present, still being there, but really pulling back as it pertains to the emotional engagement. Because you may feel very, very sensitive, because something is happening to you on an energetic level that maybe you cannot put into words right now. But just understand that you are changing and you are shifting for the better. Not only for you, but also for the entire collective, for the world. If you're resonating with this message, you have a very, very special gift. I'm also getting you have numerous spiritual gifts. But one of your most powerful gifts is your ability to step into a room and to accurately assess the energy in the room. So never second guess yourself. If you're at this place right now where you feel the need to step back, then do so. If you're at this place right now where you feel the need to express yourself more, then do so. You will know because you will be able to feel it within you. And you'll also receive positive confirmation along the way. So I definitely feel like this is a direct message from your guides to establish a deeper level of trust with what it is that you feel, divine feminine, whether this be from a lower aspect of your nature or a higher aspect of your nature. You're not wrong. None of it is wrong. It just is. And the more that you begin to accept all of who you are, the more authentic you will feel, the more lighter you will feel, and the more you will literally be walking your own divine path that has everything that you need in order for you to live out your highest timeline. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. If you resonated with this message, please be sure to hit the like button on the way out. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.